Hey guys, William Saunders here, and I just wanted to go ahead and go over some links that you guys have been kind of questioning and asking me about and everything in regards to forums and the free trading content websites and all that stuff, okay? So what I want to do is basically just have some things in order down below and you guys could kind of look into that. But let me warn you guys at first, okay, what you're getting into and what I feel as though the issue is with the freebie Forex links. All right, so the thing about all of the freebie Forex links is that there is no sense of real direction, okay? Now, I mean this in regards to the actual real world trading experience. So it's great from a book perspective and a terminology point of view where you can hold a conversation in regards to, speaking with a trader and you can have an understanding of some things. But when it comes to the actual real experience of trading full time and successfully and everything like that, there is no link out there, okay, that's really giving you guys that experience. And that's the overall issue with it. So it's like you guys are going to come in and you're going to learn a lot of different content and you're going to get educated from a standard point of view where you know what the pip is, a lot size is. You can you know what indicators are in support and resistance. You can quote the stuff verbatim and everything like that, but that does not give you a real sense of actually trading, okay? And one thing that a lot of these really don't talk about is the withdrawing process, okay? So how to maintain withdrawals over funding your lifestyle. They don't talk about taxes as well, okay? So the actual, whether you're going to be taxed as a investor or taxed as a day trader, all right? But they will get you from A to Z in regards to all of these indicators and all that stuff or whatever the case may be. But once again, that's not going to get you real success and real experience from trading. So at the end of the day, you're still going to have to take all that knowledge and content that you spent time on and then to try to go ahead and apply it to the market and then get market feedback. And then you'll see that, there's something that's still missing, okay? And you think that maybe you did something wrong, but in fact, it's just that that content and everything is just in regards to how to teach people how to really just come in and place trades in a market, but not how to successfully become a consistent trader. And there's two different aspects of that, okay? Now, the other aspect of it is that the timeline duration is way too long, all right? I never met anyone that came from a baby pip site, okay, or let's say a Forex forum or something like that, or any trading forum, and they seriously crushed the market, all right? I can even tell you that most of the time they probably spent 1, 2 years, 3 years there. And then all of a sudden they decided that they needed to go out and try something else. All right. Whether that is a course, a mentor, or whether they just decided that they're going to just kind of stick with their system and get as much as market feedback as possible. All right. Now, if you guys are not aware about the market feedback, that's one of the biggest secrets that I would state that really goes to a trader's success. So if you guys haven't took a look at my other video lessons, such as self-educating Forex, or take a look at, let's say, two types of traders that I actually did, I would probably recommend you guys take a look at retail trading versus professional trading. You guys will get a much better sense of that, okay? The other factor that I notice is that when you're using these freebie links and all this stuff that's kind of being passed around and all that whole thing, you guys are lacking the full potential of whatever you're using. So you'll come across something like a COT reporting link or software, right? But you guys don't know exactly how to use that to its full ability, that it can give you guys kind of like the edge of actually trading. And the same thing goes, I can say, with certain aspects of indicators and that whole type of thing, but that's kind of like another story. And I'll even list some of those resources down below here, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Like, for instance, the fundamental links for new broadcastings and everything like that. I mean, unless you really know about fundamental trading, and I'm not talking about Forex Factory and taking a look at those whole press release and news trades and everything that's kind of coming out, or the articles. I mean, that's not real fundamental trading, all right? That's not fundamental analysis. We're talking about a professional level where it's really about global macro trading, okay? And this has to deal with the economy itself. And I can tell you guys one website tool that I can actually use to take a look at every sort of economical data, and I guarantee you guys that you still won't be able to use it to its full potential, okay? So the whole point of this is I don't think that you guys need to have all of these different links and resources and everything of that sort as if you actually need that for your trading, because to some degree, unless you know how that specific system works, it's no use to you, okay? Now, what I would recommend and highly recommend is that you guys understand about the things that you're going to face in your infrastructure first, okay? So take a look at my video lessons that really talk about that, all right? Because this is what you're going to come up ahead, and at least if you understand how that works, it's kind of like the weather, okay? If I tell you that it's going to be raining, all right, over the next 7 days, then best believe it would be very wise for you to actually grab an umbrella and prepare for the weather, okay? So I'm trying to get you guys to prepare for your trading journey and your experience, because it's going to happen to you regardless, all right? Because you guys are not traders. You guys are coming into this industry and you literally have to get molded into a trader, okay? And this is kind of like the diamond in a raft deal. And it's going to be hard. It's going to be stressful. In some cases, you guys are going to want to pull your hair out. But if you actually stick in, it's just going to be a very smooth reward in the end, okay? But I want you guys to kind of understand prior to what you're going to go through and then your entire cycle process, all right? One thing I wrote a while back was the 8 stages of profitable traders, okay? And that's something I still believe in till this day, and that's going across all different industries, so not just Forex. So penny stocks, option trading, crypto trading, binary options, and etc., okay? So having a heads up about all of the hard work that you kind of put in so that you can kind of stay off of the cycle of running in circles and knowing exactly what you need right away, which is to start on some ground terms, apply that to the market, and then get market feedback. And then you take that information with the market feedback and you'll begin to adjust your trading so that it increases your portfolio, okay? And that can be anywhere from a proper risk to reward, that can be anywhere from a money management tweak, and that can be anywhere from just a slight adjustment when it comes to execution. And then you guys put that back in the market, get feedback, and you do the same thing over again, okay? But the problem is that you guys start off with wrong things, where that can be an incomplete system, or that can be a mentality issue, or just something that is internally holding you back, such as self-sabotaging, okay? So you guys really have to just start off on proper grounds, and I think that you guys will have a lot more success than everyone else inside the market. And you guys got to understand this, okay? 90% of retail traders lose 90% of their balances within the first 90 days, all right? So why are you following the same things that the 90% of traders who are actually following and using, who all loses 100% out of that equation? I mean, you guys got to seriously think about that, okay? If there's 100,000 users on something like babypips.com, then that means 90,000 of them are essentially losing money in a market following baby pips information, and the other 10% has already moved on from baby pips to get proper education, to seek out a mentor, and etc. All right. So once again, just to recap, if you guys do want to go through this lengthy process and you guys want to save as much as money as you possibly can to throw inside your trading account, because I have people that come to me and say, hey, I don't have much for education and coaching, but I want to save what I can for my trading account. And I'm going to give you guys the same advice. All right. I recommend saving that money for 1 to 3 years. Build up and save it. Okay. And study. And once you kind of get something going, apply that in a market, and then basically reanalyze your portfolio, get market feedback, and adjust it, and then apply it back in a market. Now, don't go out and do something entirely different or get something new, because that's going to start your process all over again, and that's going to slow you down, okay? And I would also recommend practicing on a simulated account, paper trading, or a demo account for at least 12 months, because the hardest thing when it comes to trading, as you guys got to understand, is actually incorporating a trading lifestyle with your personal lifestyle, okay? For instance, waking up, taking trades in a market, and then going about your day. Or let's say taking your kids to school and everything like that, or just getting off work and then taking a look at your market, right? So that is something that you kind of have to adjust to, less more trying to find some consistency in a market, all right? So just that schedule balance of your personal life and your actual trading career is something that takes time as well. And you have to actually develop that. Otherwise, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be overtrading in the market, stuck to your computer screen, right? Or missing opportunities because you wasn't able to trade and kind of like this and that. So I want you guys to have a full spectrum of what you're about to get into and what's going on and everything to that degree. For those of you that already have capital and you want to make investments, all right, you want to get straight to the blueprint and everything from there, then I would recommend proper mentor or coach with a proven track record and a proven system to get you guys the results. And I mean, it is simple as this, all right? I've already said it once before. If you guys want to go to a doctor, are you going to go to a doctor that has been watching YouTube videos all day, okay? Are you going to go to a doctor that has the experience, the skill set, and the proven track record of that success rate, okay? Now understand this, if you want to learn open heart surgery, I mean, are you going to sit there and go through free books alone in videos online that is kind of like something that's actually added to a training package, but not the entire training package, okay? So you guys got to take trading serious, guys. It's not some type of hobby or hustle that you can just kind of like flip on your phone and place money in a market and you're just going to be rich. Trading is an actual career, okay? It deals with finances, all right? Now, yes, you can do personal budgeting at home. You can learn that whole type of thing and everything like that. But when we're talking about the financial markets, when we're talking about the actual economy, okay, this is something that banks are dealing with. Hedge funds and financial institutions, this is what you're kind of putting your money with, right? I would definitely recommend that you guys do not try to take it so lightly by doing that on your own, okay? I mean, I would not recommend it. I tell people all the time, would you step in a ring with heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, a professional boxer, and you have no experience, you've done no coaching whatsoever, you've looked up some YouTube boxing videos, and you read some boxing books, and would you go against a champion? And they tell me no. And I would tell them the same thing. Would you step inside a courtroom and, try to get a plea deal for yourself with no attorney, and you looked at some law videos and read some law books and everything like that, or whatever the case may be? Would you go against a judge who has X amount of years, who's a professional in his field, and he would say the same thing? No. So why would you go up against a Forex industry okay? And the professionals in that field are actually the Forex brokers, are actually the market makers, are actually the financial institutions, are actually the banks and hedge funds. And that's who you're going up against. But you guys don't know that, which is truly a reckless thing to actually do, okay? And this is also why a lot of the investing applications are under such regulations, all right? And not why they adjust the leverages and why some countries can no longer work with United States clients. It's because this is a serious business. And I would not recommend anyone using free resources unless they entirely have to. Okay? And even with that being said, they still have to be pretty much very, very careful. All right? So, my guys that really want to jump off to a right start and have some capital to really kick it off with an amazing trading career for 2019, then go ahead and get back with me, guys, and I would see exactly what we have in store for you. Okay? All right, so keep in touch. As I stated, guys, I would highly recommend for you guys to keep up with me on Instagram because I'm pretty much most active on there. If you guys haven't done so yet, subscribe to my personal YouTube channel and turn on notifications because I do not post on a regular basis. It's kind of only when I get enough questions for content to actually be created and shared. Okay, now if you guys have any immediate responses, then go ahead and text my account there, and myself or someone from my team will get right back to you. All right, so everything else you can probably find down in the description down below. So I wish you guys much success, and of course, happy trading.